Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition for Friday Night Smackdown. What is going on, John? Now, before we get into tonight's episode, obviously, Tyra will not be joining me, obviously, burnout wise. But before we get to it, if you guys do, make sure to hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to ring that notification bell. And, of course, already having technical problems before we even get this dang thing off the ground. So, my apologies on that end. But, yeah. So, we'll get up onto that. Hopefully, if Fox would actually would work for a change, that would be nice. Oh my lord. Let me do this. All right. And now, obviously, they're right now currently showing some highlights from Payback. Yes, sir. Doot, 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 doot. So, alrighty. Okay. So, alright. So, we're going kind of, in a way, kind of the fallout, I would say, from shout out to everyone, though. Coming for Friday Night Smackdown. Alrighty, what the fuck? There we go. And of course, we get the annoying Kevin Patrick. Good lord, why does he still even have a job as a commentator? No one really cares about him. All right, we're kicking off with the Brawling Brutes for. Oh, sorry, they're showing some highlights from the Brawling Brutes. So with Judgment Day all holding the gold later on tonight, got the Brawling Brutes taking on Damian Priest and Finn Balor. And also coming up as well, we have LA Knight taking on Austin Theory here on SmackDown with Grayson Waller, apparently in the corner for Austin Theory, who, like we said, has been kind of been just hasn't really been that good. And then we have AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso right now. What's going on, Daniel? Oh, goody. We are kicking off SmackDown with Charlotte Flair. Who else? So we got a tag. All right, kicking over the tag match for Charlotte. Oh boy. So Charlotte Flair, huh? Typical. Boring already. Dude, Charlotte Flair, she's a boring character. Actually, let me change the background a little bit. All right. Go with this one. Regardless. Well, alrighty. So, well, I think I didn't watch last week's SmackDown, so I really can't say. And now we got coming with Shotzi. So Shotzi and Charlotte are a tag team, huh? Okay then. That's gonna be crazy enough. So it's whatever, I guess. Alrighty. Of course, Fox. God damn it, Fox. Uh, why? Why you gotta do this to me? And of course, we get boring control at Snoresville. So it'll be Bailey and Io Sky tagging, huh? God, this faction's still ongoing. Good lord. That's kind of boring. And honestly, I haven't really not much. Yeah, boring. All right, bells rung and ready underway. Or a little shove by Bailey. Charlotte shoves back, knocks Bailey to her backside. Nope, under, and then obviously strikes Bailey with a chop after a boot to the midsection. Now Io Sky gets it, and she eats a right elbow, and now a little blindside attack. And now here comes Shotzi. Now looking like all hell's breaking loose down in the ring. I mean, with Io kind of having her attention taken by, and go Shotzi. And Io takes everybody out. And already we cut to a quick commercial break. We're already 11 minutes into this stream. Jeez. Well, technically 10 minutes. But hey, whatever, I guess. But I mean, shout out to everyone that's going to tune in or just finding this for the first time. Like I said, we'll just be doing, like I said, it's just me for tonight, for the next couple for the duration of Friday Night SmackDown. Obviously with my buddy Tyler, or my co-host. Tyler not going to be joining me. Obviously, we did a really nice show for the All Star Sports Show. We're going to be doing that every Friday at 6 o'clock. All things, MLB, NHL, college football, you name it, we'll talk about it. But going further, so obviously for those who are coming in, obviously this stream is sponsored by SeatGeek. For those who are going to the wrestling events, concerts, go to sporting events, stuff like that. If you need tickets, to fit your budget, go to SeatGeek.com, use promo code Philly Sports at checkout to save $20 off. Obviously, they will range from good prices out in green and pretty much red. Say, hold up, what are you doing? This is not the kind of deals you want, but like I said, I can't really make a choice for everybody else. But yeah, so go to SeatGeek.com, use promo code Philly Sports to save $20 off. Also, go check out our merch store, which is linked down below at sportsandwrestle.myspreadshow.com. If you guys want to represent the main channel or it's our podcast, It's Really a Podcast. But yeah, so we got some good stuff for you guys. But regardless, though, we are still in commercial break after our first match of the night is the tag team match with Shotzi and Charlotte taking on Damage Control, which I don't know why that faction has been still going on, which was a bunch of crap for lack of a better term. It's the way that I look at it. Regardless, though, I've it's not great, but hopefully at least SmackDown will be decent tonight because let's be real, SmackDown, I would say hasn't really been terrible, but it's been kind of lackluster, I would say. Obviously Tuesday will be mostly me. You'll see me again for NXT. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, but Monday night we're back at it again with Raw. Like I said, I know the rest of the content's kind of been on a little bit on the down, honestly not on the down, kind of on the back burner a little bit. Because actually we want to be more focused on the more sports side of things. But we are back from commercial break with Io Sky now tossed over the shoulder of Shotzi. No, nice little catches the leg and looks like Shotzi goes face first into the mat, tagged into Bailey. And it looks like and a double stereo super kick to the side of the head. Shotzi cover one. No, just a quick two by Bailey. Oh, elbow to the back. Honestly, with Dakota Kai at ringside. And already, Bailey in a way, kind of choking out Shotzi early. As well. Oh, come on, Fox. What are you doing here? So my apologies. Apparently having a lot. What the heck? Oh, what the? 1 second, guys. What the hell? What are we? Okay, Xfinity stream's really starting to. All right, let's see if that works out. So right now, this is ridiculous. Or try Shotzi. Nope. Oh God, with the knee to the side. Now a roundhouse kick to Bailey, drops her. And tagging to Charlotte, who climbs up to the top. And with a crossbody, takes out both Io and Bayley. And Bayley eats a chop, and so does Io. Bayley again eats multiple chops and kind of overselling it a little bit. Shower asks the crowd for one more and hits another one. And the power of Charlotte on display. And fall away slam connects. And now into a kip up. Honestly, for those who have been around the channel for a while and the people who we worked with, we all know how about Charlotte. Oh, nice little cartwheel into a clothesline by Charlotte. And kick to the midsection. Nice little exploder by Charlotte. And I'll say we might be going for the figure 8. And roll up by Bayley. 1, 2. No, just a 2. Oh, little late takedown again. And now figure 4 locked in tightly. And we need the and they dump the knees to the face. My Io Sky kind of breaks. And now Io gets the tagging from Bayley. Looks like both Charlotte and Io up to the top, and Bayley gets herself tagged in. And this little head scissors takedown. And Bayley's climbing to the top. And Bayley's trying to find her footing. Oh, and Asuka is right behind. Oh, and Asuka has taken the women's world championship from Dakota Kai. Big boot. White Charlotte now tags into Shotzi. And another big boot to the back of the head. And now drawing the attention of Charlotte. And Shotzi connects. 1, 2, 3. Shotzi picks up the win for their team. Honestly, I could care less for that match. Let's be real. Except for Shotzi. And right now, with Asuka, now with Io, Asuka and Io now going to a face-to-face. Obviously, for those who have not really followed their travels, obviously we're rivals back in Japan. And pretty much Io said, what the heck was that all about? So it looks like we could potentially see another rematch between Io and Asuka. I think right now could potentially probably have it at Fastlane, maybe. But also another wrestling news, for those who have not really paid attention or have been living under a rock for a while, Gunther is now the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. Now, there's a lot of people that some older wrestlers didn't really like the idea, but Gunther has right now, in terms of the men's division, has been fantastic. He's doing some fantastic, not just from the champion's perspective, but even look at the talent that Gunther brings. I mean, during this time when NXT UK was a thing before they shut that down. Even though Gunther has some put-ups with solid matches, even during down in NXT, guys like the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, and boy, those matches, obviously were hard hitting, but now they're showing from last week. So between and John Cena gives Jay the attitude adjustment on last week's episode of SmackDown, and showing now a little bit backstage segment with Jimmy and Mia Yim. Well, Mia Yim was kind of talking with Adam Pearce, and then Jay said, just come in, bursting right through the door. And obviously showing a little bit face-to-face with AJ, pretty much tells Jimmy, yeah, no one wants them there anyways. And obviously that leads up to this match later on tonight here on SmackDown. And quite honestly, and now, which I really not mind because I've always had respect, always loved AJ Styles, and even at this point of his career, always okay. And obviously, they're showing from also showing from last week the match between Solo and AJ Styles because right now, and yes, WWE is still milking the damn bloodline crap that they. Well, honestly, not in a way. Or AJ with yep, and then it's showing that Jimmy, which also was leading up to this match as well. There was a lot of things. AJ getting screwed by Jimmy, and obviously that little backstage brawl before Jimmy was exiting the building last week on SmackDown. So, quite honestly, but we'll see. We'll see later on tonight. But yeah, but SmackDown so far that match, like that women's tag match, like I said, I could really care less about it. But at least it was a joy seeing Shotzi back on TV. Potentially seeing Asuka and Io Sky at Fastlane, which is going to be great to see. Then who knows what else WWE has in store for Collision. But now we're cutting back to and currently with Paul Heyman on the phone, and now a little bit of a confrontation with Jimmy Uso. Obviously, Jimmy showing some of his frustrations from last week, getting AA'd by John Cena and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be hopefully the SmackDown at least will be interesting for the next hour and a half, give or take. And now Paul Heyman is pretty much telling Jimmy, say, look, Solo's not here in the building tonight, so pretty much Jimmy's gonna have to go it alone. But then again, for those who have not really paid attention to the Bloodline storyline, anything that regards the Bloodline, or at least with the Usos or whatever, there's always some shenanigans going on with the Bloodline. So there's pretty much nothing. There's no clean finishes with that faction. And quite honestly, I could care less because at some point they have to get a payoff and end this quickly because this Bloodline storyline currently is boring as dirt. And quite honestly, and it's ridiculous at this point. That's the way I look at it. But regardless, and obviously Paul Heyman said pretty much he wants to try to bring this family back together. I don't think that's going to happen because obviously for those who have not really paid attention, but we'll see how that really turns out. And now with AJ Styles. So we're potentially could and stuff like that. So kind of a bit of a not saying a preview, but in a way a little bit of face to face between AJ and Paul Heyman. Now we get AJ Styles chance among the WWE universe. And obviously, and there's Jimmy with a quick blindside attack on AJ, kind of in a way, not saying bring a preview, but in a certain sense, but bringing in, try to at least try to, I would say not like story like match wise, kind of try not to make him compete. And with Paul Heyman with Fierce at call Roman Reigns. That's going to be interesting because right now currently I thought we all thought that Roman was going to be on, should be on hiatus or whatever the case may be. And quite honestly, and what's also stupid about this portion of the storyline, you had Jimmy kayfabe in the storyline gets hurt, and obviously it's like they're kind of like backtracking whatever how everything came about before the formation of the Bloodline faction. And quite honestly, it's so stupid and redundant at this point. Like they're still milking that because can't put in nothing else better besides the freaking bloodline. Or you got Gunther, or not saying Gunther's not on Raw, but we had Gunther on SmackDown. Gunther always makes SmackDown look really good, no matter what week he wrestles on SmackDown. And quite honestly, it's getting to it. And so pretty much whoever the writers of the storyline, whoever is like producing this second, or I would say whatever this the second or third act, whatever the heck you want to call it, it's been boring. It's been boring as hell to watch and really kind of take in because it's like they're so ass backwards. It's no. Like I said, I could care. Like this storyline, this needs to end quickly. But it's whatever. Apparently, I'm not the only one can't even do nothing about it. I'm just a general wrestling fan. It is what it is. But regardless, though, it's been so far. I would say almost the first 30 minutes, almost the most. So right now we're at 27 minutes right now as into the stream because right now it's been okay, not the greatest by any stretch of the means, but to quite on, like I said, this bloodline thing needs to freaking end. Because right now, if you're gonna have Roman take time off, I say at this point, have him lose the belt by WrestleMania 40 and be done with it. Because right now, that title's being that world title's become nothing but a prop at this point. And look, if that's gonna piss anybody off, I could care fucking less. Because I quite honestly, I'm the one. Look, I've been very appreciative of what Roman has done, especially during his heel turn. Because let's be real, prior to him being the tribal chief, he was the one guy most of us hated. Not because they were shoving down his throat many times, but that's the one thing we're reason. But I just never thought Roman was that entertaining, so to speak. And I've never really thought about him having like a heel turn because the dude had a hard time cutting promos. Like his wrestling style just was not to what I've wanted or what I would expected. But hey, look, even without the belt, I think the tribal chief gimmick has been one of the best that I've seen in terms of quite some time in terms of the heel gimmicks. And I've really been very appreciative. Finally, WWE finally recognizes that when they finally pulled the trigger on it, because quite honestly, we've been asking for that for a while. Most of us been asking for a heel turn for a long time with Roman Reigns. 2014 never really did anything. It had to take after the Thunderdome era or during the Thunderdome era to finally pull the trigger on that, which was kind of fucking stupid. But now we're cutting to a backstage with all of Damage Control. And now with Caleb Braxton. So I guess we could potentially And now we got Mr. L.A. Knight making his way down to the ring to take on Austin Theory, who, from a character's perspective, has been boring. And still popular as ever, but yet still no pay. Let's be real, no payoff in terms of. Well, let's be real, not having. I would say not really having no title run. Let's be goddamn real. And now with LA Knight now having the mic in his hand, am I not surprised he has a mic in his hand? No, not really. The dude cuts promos better than anybody. And the crowd still going crazy for it. Yes, sir. Let them talk to you. And already still mocking the Miz, which is funny enough to see. And rightfully so. At some point, put him at the top. Oh, what the heck? What the heck, Fox? Pretty much kind of in a way mocking the Miz for being, well, hey, hey. What the heck? Yeah, going back to the match at Payback, and even though not really much cared for it, but now we got Grayson Waller making his way out. And he's got the mic in his hands. And now we got Austin Theory. Good Lord, probably the most boring gimmick that he's ever had. But now he's got a mic in his hand as well. And quite honestly, I could care less for and the crowd's already booing. Already. Now poking a little fun. I mean, even though, let's be real, that match, even though John Cena was right, even with Austin Theory beating John Cena at WrestleMania, it was still a lose-lose situation nonetheless. So, I mean, Oh, Lord. Ain't that the truth? Even though I could care less than the Miz at this point, and already. Man, LA Knight calling Austin Theory a cross-eyed half-wit. Yeah, live in Boston at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. All right, man. LA Knight. And that's coming up next between LA Knight and Austin Theory. Jeez. All right, and we're cutting to commercial already. So we're pretty much on our second match of the night. But yeah, but so far it's been okay. It's been an okay SmackDown so far. We're about 38. We're over 38 minutes in, and quite honestly, like I said, the women's tag match I can really can't give two craps about. You know, the backstage with Damage Control. Honestly, I just want them off my screen. And now we have our second match of the night with LA Knight and Austin Theory, who, like I said before, for those who are just coming in or have seen how Austin Theory is, character wise, it's just flat out boring. And I'm not saying like he's a boring wrestler. It's like from the mic and talent perspective, no dude's got it all. But it's whatever the character they have going for him, it is not working. It's not connecting with the fans. Like they need to go. And quite honestly, man, it's been like I said, I could care less about it. But but like I said, it's been an okay SmackDown so far, and I don't know. Ugh. So, according to the Wrestle Features on Twitter, it pretty much said LA Knight is expected to receive a quote mega push going forward. Given the ratings for his semis and merchandise sales have been both very strong, even though I'm going to call out some BS on that because the fact that where's the mega push? First of all, they were supposed to say, oh, they have big plans for him post Mania. Where the hell is that going to be? Or when's that going to happen? The dude has put on some stellar matches, but yet played with guys that, well, that's for real. A guy like The Miz, honestly, like I could care less. Would put him in a battle royal at Payback or hang on. Oh, great. Okay. What's before Payback? I can't remember. But regardless, God, I mean, that's going to drive me nuts. But regardless, what I was going to say. Oh, right. No freaking title opportunities. I mean, the dude had, the dude has done everything. And you're telling me a guy that connects with the crowd, great promo ability, the dude can work in the ring, and yet still he couldn't even at least give him. I mean, yes, he's put in some, number one contenders match, but that really doesn't really mean much. But you have guys like Ray, for some reason, is getting title opportunities. And I love Ray. Don't get me wrong, one of the greatest luchadors in WWE history. But Ray does not deserve any title shots whatsoever. Santos, one can make you argument he is another guy that isn't kind of in way LA Knight is, okay. And that's the one thing too. LA Knight, or not say LA Knight, but Santos is okay on the mic. but his wrestling ability is really nice. But he's another guy they need to do better with him, my honest opinion. But and look, like I said, there's nothing. If I was head, like I said, if I even was writing the show, I would definitely would legitimately push both Santos and also LA Knight, because those are the two guys that, even like they get some nice crowd reactions. Now, yes, I mean more obviously more so LA Knight, because the fact that people love LA Knight, and the fact that it's just one simple catchphrase, just the word "yeah," and the crowd doesn't, and that's the way I look at it. But later on tonight, we have AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso, which we did get a bit of a sneak peek, obviously with the blindside attack from AJ Styles, and obviously kind of culminated back from last week on SmackDown, and like I said, we have not done a stream on that, so I really can't say much on it. But we have Grayson Waller now at commentary. And already a quick little side headlock by Austin Theory. Oh, nice little roll through for the separation by LA Knight. Well, and obviously into the ropes goes Theory with a little separation. Oh, nice shoulder tackle by Theory, knocking LA Knight off his feet. And obviously, we're still getting "You Still Suck" chants for Austin Theory. Now separation by LA Knight. Eats another shoulder tackle. Oh, and a nice little running uppercut kind of rocks the marbles of Austin Theory. And now reversing the ropes. And, nice little twisting net breaker. Little counter. Oh, and stern of first. Oh, got. And now Austin Theory raining down the elbows. And now it ramming the knee into the side of the head of LA Knight. Nice little snap suplex. Covered by Theory. 1, 2. No, just a 2 by Austin Theory. And I'm sorry, LA Knight now crawling right now on the apron. Looks like try to go for a suplex into the ring, but no. Oh, for sure. I'm looking for an Eagle Sunday. And nice little kick to the side of the head, kind of rocks the marbles. Nice little, almost like a springboard shoulder tackle, kind of rolls by LA Knight. And now face first goes Austin Theory multiple times. That's 3. That's 4, 5. And already crowd already loving LA Knight. With Theory kind of having his marbles rock, gets tossed right back in. With LA Knight now in control. Up. Oh, nice little counter by Austin Theory. Almost got a slingshot. And looks like we're going to inverted inverted DDT. So now Theory regains control here in this match. And now we cut to commercial. But okay, so I feel like I said, I'm not really going to talk much on the Eagles which I will be live for the game in terms of the play-by-play. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Um, as well, like I said, with Monday, we're back at it again with the It's Really podcast at 6, and obviously with Monday Night Raw at 8. Tuesday, we got the Retro Watch Party. I think we're back at it again with SmackDown. Not this adaptation of SmackDown, but we're going back to 1999. At 6 o'clock Eastern Time for the Retro Watch Party, which we've been doing occasionally. And then also with NXT, which I'll be holding down, doing NXT as well. But at the same time, no, Thursday with Wednesday with AEW Dynamite. And for those who had not really paid attention, I will definitely will make this announcement on the community tab at some point that we officially axed the AEW Collision Watch Party. Because let's be real, Collision has been, I would say, been very boring. But that's just the way. I mean, look, it's kind of hard to sit through. Sunday. Yeah, I'm doing the game Sunday. And then obviously with Saturday with the big noon kickoff for college football. And quite honestly, I'm not really excited how the season's going on for my Clemson Tigers. See, I'm gonna do my best because right now the way how my work schedule has been, I'm probably just gonna do at least one game, but probably a couple primetime games. So that's pretty much about it. And quite honestly, it stinks. But now we're back from commercial now with LA Knight throwing a couple body shots, Mr. Insecurity, and diving elbow with nobody home. And now LA Knight with the right, and now the clothesline. Now doing a couple multiple clotheslines to get some momentum. Side Russian leg sweep, nice little execution. And go nice nice DDT and nice little embellishment by Austin Theory. And LA Knight. Oh, nice little hip attack into the corner. Oh, man. Little roll through. Nice little. I don't know what that was. Cover. 1, 2. No. So again, now I get. Oh, nice little basement drop kick by LA Knight. And a nice little snap suplex to the floor. Now Grayson Waller. Now with the referee's back. Now removing the turnbuckle pad. A nice little Nice little roll out by LA Knight. Oh, nice little power slam by LA Knight. Knight looks and elbow connects on the sternum. Looks like we're going for the beat. LA Knight trying to go for the BFT, but gets distracted by Grayson Waller. Roll up. 1, 2. No. Kick out of 2 by LA Knight. And BFT. Blunt force trauma connects. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight picks up the win over Austin Theory. And now with Grayson Waller already. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I like Grayson Waller too. And now we're cutting back to with Kathy Kelly and AJ Styles right now, kind of, figuring right now, kind of talking backstage after. And now we're cutting. Now we got the Judgment Day making their way. Honestly, with all the Judgment Day having gold, with Dom with the NXT North American Champion, even though, like I said, in the past was not ready. Yeah, Finn and Damian Priest holding the tag belts, and also. So now we got a tag team match. So it'll be the Brawling Bros taking on Finn and Damon of the Judgment Day. Rich Holland and Butch. Yep. I'll see how that goes. Now we cut to commercial as well. Ugh. All right, man. It's not too bad for SmackDown, even though, like I said, could be better. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Shout out to everyone that's been either tuning in. Yeah, boy. And or right now getting some little highlights for USC. And so right now we have Saturday college football with Nebraska taking on Colorado. And say, obviously this edition of SmackDown is coming to you live from Boston, Massachusetts, home with the Celtics. All things, yeah, with the Boston Celtics and the Boston Bruins. And later in the main event will be AJ Styles and Jimmy Uso. And now we're coming back to a backstage appearance with Paul Heyman and WWE official Adam Pearce. And now here comes LA Knight. And obviously, well, okay, interesting conversation. All right, we are now kind of back to the ring with all of the Judgment Day except for Rhea. Obviously, showing Let's Be probably the best street fight or tag team street fight that I've seen in a while between Judgment Day. Obviously, with KO getting speared through the barricade by Rhea. Obviously, we should show the new champions. Obviously, for the reason behind that, KO was still with the hurt, like a bum. I think it was like a hurt knee or whatever it was. You also had Sami Zayn also dealing with a staph infection, so I think that's why they have to pull the trigger on the title change. And besides, I'm not really mad about that because let's be real, Sami and KO haven't really done much with the tag team titles since winning them at WrestleMania. but I not really. I really could care less about that. Yeah, that is true. Finn finally became a Grand Slam champion. But yes, never had a very, and I mean very short-lived Universal title reign, even though not even 24 hours for winning the damn thing. And yes, and the Boston crowd is booing Dom. Yeah, boo's so loud you probably cannot hear Dom even speak. Well, say all that and what you want, but also KO and Saban are going through a bunch of injuries, and yet Dom still get the boos that he deserved, and rightfully so. Has some pretty good character work. I will always nitpick that his moveset. They got to still milk at the fact that I mean he's got to have his own moveset at some point. Because I'm tired of having the fact that he's got to replicate the same moves that his dad has. Mm. And now here come the Brawling Brutes making. So put a banger on Beantown, huh? I'm all for it. Okay, so we're starting Ivy. And already Butch already breaks the fingers. And out goes Damian Priest via Rich Holland. And now we're going to. And Finn just rolls his way out after having his fingers snapped by Butch. That's well, that's coming up next. And then Monday we'll have the record break celebration as the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. and live from Norfolk, Virginia. And quite honestly, and in fact, they're even giving the fact this women's division, both on the main roster, outside of Raquel, hasn't really done jack squat. Ugh. But alrighty. Now see. Hmm. Hmm. Hey. But yeah. And then obviously we have some NFL football on Sunday. Also showing some highlight games for games of the week with the Bears and Packers. Obviously, quite honestly, both teams got question marks a little bit. Uh, and already Finn gets the tag in coming out of the commercial break. And oh, a nice little rib shot by Finn, who now has his fingers taped. And now a couple elbows, or multiple elbows, I should say, to the top of the head of Butch. Because obviously Finn is still feeling the after effects after getting his finger snapped. And already Rich Holland kind of with a headlock spin and with double underhook. Look at with the power, and now a nice little double underhook slam, little delayed double underhook slam by Rich Holland, and already up on the shoulders, and nope. Finn makes the tag to Damien, who it gets the Kamagiri, and off the ropes goes Damien. We'll try to go for the shoulder tackle, and both battle to both big men. Oh, with a leaping forearm, knocks the big man off his feet from Damian Priest. And Damien looks like, oh, and the Oh, man. And then the power by Ridge. Oh, and back double back body drop. And tagging the Finn. Obviously, there's now with Pretty Deadly now looking on. A nice little bicycle kick to the back of the head of Ridge, covered by Finn. 1, 2, no. Oh, a nice little elbow to the back of the neck. Now with the we're gonna sit, like sitting out set out headlock. Yeah, like I said, I could care less for Pretty Deadly. Pretty much Breezango 2.0 in my honest opinion. Not the now you can still. And already Butch now nice little step up into Guri multiple times, make it 3. A nice little shining wizard kind of knocks Finn out outside the ring. And nice little moonsault to take both men down. And now we cut to commercial right about now. Obviously, with a Snickers commercial with Boogs kind of working out, then showing Bianca and all that jazz. Mm. It's whatever. Mm. See what other. So Gable Stevenson, according to Wrestle Appearance, Gable or from Wrestler Observer newsletter, former Olympic gold medalist Gabe Stevenson has been officially moved from the NXT roster and has been no plans for him in the NXT at this moment. Quite honestly, I could care fucking less for this dude. Honestly, cut your losses at this point. And quite honestly, that just comes. Mm. But yeah, shoot. But yeah, so right now we're more than halfway through for Friday Night SmackDown here on September 8th, 2023. Obviously, some college football action on Saturday between Nebraska and the number 22 ranked Colorado. And all right. And now we're coming back with both Butch. Try to go for a superplex. Hey, connects right dead square in the middle of the ring. And Butch. We're going for the bitter end. No, nice little counter. Nice little reverse. What up, Key? What's going on, Key? And yes, for those who I've not seen or really kind of pretty much heard about, Gable Stevenson get removed. Honestly, I'm not kind of surprised at the fact that honestly they're pretty much in the weight. And oh God, Rich gets eats a couple roundhouse kicks and nice discus. Oh God, discus elbow. And oh, nice over the head, belly to belly by Ridge, showing off that power. And Priest is not easy. It's not an easy guy to get off his feet. He's kind of like 6'7". Looks like I would say about 270, 275. Nice little double team cover by Butch. 1, 2, no, just a 2. And obviously, anything regarding to the Judgment Day, you always, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to replicate Kurt Angle. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. Oh, man. Butch eats a boot, a mean boot from Priest. 1, 2, no. Man, most of these competitors are spent. Oh, a nice little uppercut. Kind of rocking the jaw and nice little bicycle kick. There's a pump kick to Ridge. Nice inverted face plant. 1, 2, no. And Butch kicks out at 2. And now looks like seeing frustration by the tag champs, mostly from Damian Priest, is not a good sign to really look at. Nice little roll. Oh, nice little quick German suplex by Butch. And knowing all, and Dominic is gonna eat 10 beats of the bowels room. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, roll up by Finn. 1, 2, no, just a 2. And nice little sling blade. Obviously, still kind of fairing those fingers after having them broken earlier. And double shotgun drop kick to the corner. And it looks like we're gonna get the coup de grace. And no, nobody home. Nice, nice little roll up. 1, 2, no, just a 2 by Butch. Oh, nice little step up Enziguri rocks. Oh, nice little Pele kick by Finn. And tag into Damian and Priest. Looks like we might be going for the South of Heaven. And no. And apparently Butch somehow gets the tag. And now Ridge. Nice look like a scoop shoulder tackle, wherever the heck that was. A nice little gun wrench. And Finn knocks it. Oh, And now looks like Rich is going for the South of Heaven. Connects. And looks like Butch is going for a ride. South of Heaven again. Connects on top of Rich Hold. And it's time for the coup de grace. Connects to the sternum. Covered by Finn. 1, 2, 3. The Judgment Day pick up the win over the Brawling Brutes. Actually, that was a pretty good match, I would say. And both Ridge and Butch eat a South of Heaven chokeslam on top of each other, apparently. And now we got all three, well, technically 3 out of the 4 members of Judgment Day. Oh, here comes Bobby Lashley making his way out. Okay, this is interesting. With the rest of the Street Profits. It's the almighty Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits. Very interesting. Yeah, of course, it's kind of hard really to fathom having Kevin Patrick on commentary each and every Friday. Well, that's besides the point. So it looks like Bobby and Damian are going right now with a face-to-face, along with the Street Profits with Dom and Finn. So kind of interesting to see. So pretty much all about nothing. And now we cut back to the rest of the OC with the Good Brothers and Meech and Mia Yim. God, just drop that nickname, to be quite honest. I could care less about it. And now cut. And I could imagine. And already we have a little bit of some. But alrighty. All right, cut to commercial. So right now so it looks like we're getting close to main event time here on Friday Night SmackDown. Which is great to see. But for those who are just coming in, welcome everybody. We are getting towards the end. If you guys need, make sure you hit that like button as well. Like I said, obviously every Friday you're probably just going to see me doing these each and every week. Like I said, it's kind of because I know our streaming scheduling here on the channel has been kind of wonky to say the least. We've been obviously me and my other Mm. But yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of wonky, I would say. Obviously, Tuesday you're going to see me Tyler again for the retro WWF watch party. I think for the September 10th episode of SmackDown from 1999. I think that's where we're at right now. And obviously, we'll be back at again for NXT as well. So you guys don't want to miss out on NXT this week. Obviously, the last couple of weeks have been kind of been burnt out. The last couple of weeks for NXT or just in streaming. But yeah, so that being said, we're getting towards the end. So obviously, it was just been I would say a decent SmackDown. I would say, 'cause quite honestly, it's been pretty good. But in the way I mean, like what I mean by that is obviously, like I said, the women's tag match. Like I said, I could have cared less for it. Honestly, I wish never want to see it because obviously, women's wrestling nowadays, especially in the WWE, have been outside of Rhea and Raquel. Eh, hasn't really been that great. With Bianca taking time off, obviously for obvious reasons, because obviously healing a knee injury. Because let's be real, back in that SummerSlam, or was it SummerSlam? I think it might have been, yeah, SummerSlam. Kind of busted her knee a little bit, and obviously taking time off to heal, which rightfully so, and I have no issues with that. So, uh, wish nothing but the best and best speedy recovery from that injury. And obviously when you really look at this women's roster, both on Raw and SmackDown, besides outside of like I said, with Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, it's not really much to like there. And it really does show that over time, yes, women's wrestling has come a long way since then, but it hasn't really been like the main primary focus that really most of us wrestling fans could care about. And it sucks because I mean, there's just some women that are just talented wrestlers, but we just don't really care about it. No matter if you're watching WWE, AEW, Impact, Stardom. I don't know why I almost went New Japan for whatever reason, but but I managed to cut myself there. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is women's wrestling is not a draw, and it never has been. Sucks to say, but it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people gonna be in my Twitter's comment section. Probably they're gonna call me a misogynist, the crap. And look, and it's true. When you really look at some the women's wrestling nowadays, it hasn't really been that good. Outside of women like Rhea, Raquel, I mean, there's probably many more names I'm probably missing, but obviously they're showing um obviously the superstar spectacle down in India. Um so they're and of course God Shanky. Why are they even it's kind of ironic the fact that you had Jinder Mahal there, even though realistically he's Canadian playing it. I'm not really going to get too much into detail with that, but you kind of understand where I'm going with that. And obviously, having Indashir, which is actually, for a while, let's be Veer Mahan, yeah, boy, his original gimmick, and then what they done with him prior to having him in oh crap, what's this a tag team partner's name? I can't remember. But regardless of next week, John Cena will be on the Grayson Waller effect. I don't know why I almost screwed that one up, apparently. But regardless. So also next week as well, we got LA Knight and The Miz. Why are we still getting this? Look, I could care less for The Miz at this point. But Jesus Christ, man. The Miz has not been that. Look, I will flat out admit, The Miz has been very boring at this point of his career. And then obviously we get the women's championship match 2 weeks from now. And quite honestly, it's going to be an easy retain for EO. I'm sorry. Like there's, because right now, outside of even look, given like Asuka's been okay in this version of the women's division. Same with EO. I mean, they got to let's be real. Damage control need to be split at this point. I think EO is better off as a singles competitor. Bailey, I'm not entirely too sure. And Dakota Kai, she needs more work. I'm sorry, that entire group has just been DOA, dead on arrival ever since they came back at SummerSlam last year. I'm just saying. So pretty much Asuka is looking forward to taking away the women's championship away from Io Sky, but we all know in reality she is going to retain. But it's main event time with Jimmy Uso making his way to the ring to take on AJ Styles. Hmm. And obviously showing what happened earlier tonight with a quick blindside attack on AJ Styles, which at the same time, and also happened earlier as well. Well, a little bit some arguments within the OC, and quite honestly, and I like Mania, but she really sticks out like a sore thumb for me in that group. But we got our next preview coming up with Fastlane, coming to you live from Indianapolis, Indiana. For those who are not getting their tickets right now, make sure, like I said, if you want to save some money on tickets, go to SeatGeek.com. Use promo code Philly Sports to save 20 bucks off. You want to cop your tickets when they ever are available. For those who are my indie people, Gooley, obviously my boy Gooley, and the people who kind of follow this channel as well. But we are getting to the main event coming up next after this commercial break. All righty. But so far it's been okay SmackDown. Like I said, I'm not going to really say it's a spectacular SmackDown where it's just like I'm blown away by a lot of things. But SmackDown the last, from what I've been seeing or been hearing throughout social media, has not really been the greatest ever since then. I mean, look, Raw. I mean, look, this. Well, but hey, it's appreciated whoever she was coming in. For SmackDown tonight, obviously, we'll be back at it again on Monday for the episode of Raw, and also Sunday for those who are Eagles fans. I will be live for the Eagles and Patriots kickoff. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Another show where August was the most viewed, W's most viewed month here on TikTok with over 620 million views. WWE's TikTok is up 235% compared to last year. And quite honestly, they're not wrong. I mean, WWE has some of the interesting TikToks that they put out. Um, and of course, why they show. Yeah, but I could care less. And now here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh, of course, with Fox. No shocker there. And of course. But hey, oh Christ, what now? 1 second, guys. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my apologies for these like intermittent technical difficulties because obviously I am watching SmackDown via my phone and it sucks. Already, a missed super kick, and AJ now bringing multiple rights. Oh, a kick to the leg out from Jay, or I'm sorry, Jimmy. Boy, yeah, and like I mentioned, and obviously they mentioned the fact that the shoulder down by nope, just a two from AJ. Roll up by, and obviously the ref sees it. And Jimmy, oh, he's a face for first of turnbuckle. Oh my God, Fox, what the hell? Again, Fox is being a piece of crap right about now. At the worst possible time to freaking fucking shit the bed, basically. Well, like I said, my apologies, guys. These freaking technical difficulties throughout these wrestling watch parties are annoying. And of course, yeah. So, like I said, my apologies on this, Andy. It's been not great in terms of these freaking technical issues. I don't understand it. So now, jeez, technologies these days freaking suck, man. All right, let's just hopefully this works. All right, we are back. Oh, and now it's a little bit of a replay with Jimmy. Cover? No, just a one kick out by AJ Styles. What are you doing? What are you doing, Fox? What the hell, man? All right. Now we stop buffering. That would be nice. Nice up and and what a super kick by Jimmy Uso. Yeah, the fact they're going ass backwards. Oh, and here's Solo Sikoa. Then again, don't wait, nothing, expect nothing less. And already cut to a quick commercial break. Okay, then. Hmm. What a man, though. All right, we're in a quick commercial. Mm. All right. And nobody. And obviously, we got some NFL and college football coming up for Saturday and Sunday. And now back from commercial, already a reversal into the Irish whip. And nice little back body drop by Jimmy Uso. Covered by Jimmy. Not just the two. Already now going to set out headlock with the enforcer. Solo Sikoa already looking on. Come on. God damn. All right. What the Oh. Yep. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still having. Oh my god. All right. Hopefully, Fox doesn't fuck up with me again. And out over the top goes Jimmy. And AJ over the top now kind of stares in the. Oh, come on, Fox. Oh. Covered by AJ 2. No, just a 2. Of course, with this Fox. All right. 1 second. I there. Hopefully, this Fox Sports app would do anything. So apparently, AJ Styles picks up the win, minus me having all the technical difficulties. And now we got now we had Damian Priest and Finn. Ah well. Of course, I keep dealing with technical difficulties, so fuck it. So that being said, might as well the technical difficulties at the worst time possible, and I'm sorry for all that. With that being said, Smackdown's been okay. That's all I have to say about that. Like I said, nothing really over the top. Obviously with some storylines, with some decent progression. The Bloodline storyline still continue to be ass backwards. That being said, have a good night, guys.